Welcome back to 3 News at 5. Thank you so much for spending time with us today. We're on the road. We're live from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame ahead of Saturday's big induction ceremony, which is, of course, back in Cleveland. We are very thrilled about that. If you didn't know, the hall broke ground for a very exciting new expansion project in October of last year. And since then, really, construction crews have been working around this area nonstop.
Yeah, tonight, though, we are going to take you inside for the first time. You will be able to see how things are going in this amazing expansion project. Our Monica Robbins, of course, is the first reporter ever allowed to put on a hard hat and the vest and take us on a tour. Monica, dream assignment, girlfriend. I mean, you are in the Rock Hall. Let's preface it by saying that. So it's kind of hand in hand.
Yeah, and I was the first to sing down there too. I serenaded the construction crew while I was down there. So, hey, believe it or not, this expansion was part of the original plan back when the Rock Hall officially opened in 1995. But now we're getting 50,000 square feet of space, including a new entrance, education, archive, and indoor space for concerts and large conferences. Take a look. Are we ahead of schedule?
We're right about on schedule. We've been, so far, pretty lucky with weather. Starting next week, this wall over here, which is the original west wall, we're going to make 3 penetrations. This is where the new construction is going to integrate to the existing Rock Hall. New structure will be overlapping that portion of the glass tent. When you come in the new entrance, you'll actually have very nice vista of the harbor. Now the front door will be much closer to the street. If you want to just come and hang out and listen to some music, or if you're on your way from the street level down to the water, you can cut right through the Rock Hall and get right back down here. One of the primary new features, an elliptical inverted cone, and this is going to be a multi-purpose space available for live music, other live presentations, over 1,000 people standing, 600 or 700 seated at tables. A lot of our classroom activity is going to move into there. There will be a new education space, and just outside of that will be a smaller amphitheater, outdoor productions, a 65,000 square foot community park, 3,000 truckloads of dirt out of this site. There will be less than a 5% grade from street side to lakeside. People of all physical capabilities will be able to traverse much more easily. Our new roof, there's going to be a real taste of timber in addition to concrete and steel. It's an industrial, gritty vibe, which is true Cleveland, and will be a green roof too. We're striving for LEED silver. We want this building to be responsive to the environmental needs that the Rock Hall stands for. We generate over $200 million in economic impact every year. That's going to grow by about 25%. With the new construction. It's going to allow more people to enjoy the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame more often.
And the administrative offices are going to move on to the second floor of the new expansions, and their old space will be converted into museum space for traveling exhibits. That it grows the exhibit space by 40%. And Betsy will certainly appreciate this. The cooling system for this new section is going to be coming from Lake Erie. They're going to pump the water in and use it for air conditioning over the summer. Yeah, another environmental benefit that they are so very proud of.
Such a smart resource to use in such a smart way. And Monica, real quick, tell everybody why you are in the Rock Hall. I'm going to shout you out.
I think we've been in for 15 years now in the Ohio room. Mac Mahaffey, Dan Bowman, and I put together Cleveland Rocks. And if you go into the Ohio room in the main exhibit hall and just look up, you will see the video that we did, and it premiered here in the big theater. And now they run it all the time in the Ohio room. So yeah, that's as close as I'm ever going to get inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but I've been in there for 15 years.
Well, you're our rocker for always.
And in our minds and our hearts, you are in there. So, Monica, thank you so much. We're going to see you again coming up in the next half hour.
By the way, she's rocking the hat,
yes,
too.
She is,
Definitely. Well, there's so much to get to. It's impossible to share everything with you during this hour, so we put together a guide of who's being inducted, the star-studded guest list, and trust me, it is star-studded, and tickets for Saturday's induction ceremony. It's all on our website. You can find it at WKYC.com.